Welcome. I'm East Coast Pete. This is Midrock Crisis. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, so let's talk about Motorhead. English rock band 1975. Ian Lemmy Kilmister on bass and vocals, Larry Wallace on guitar, Lucas Fox on drums. A precursor to the new wave of Brit heavy metal, although Lemmy said that they were really heavy punk rockers. As I understand it, heavy metal added to punk equals speed metal and thrash. Correct me if I'm wrong. Motorhead made 22 studio albums, 15 million sold. Motorhead's classic lineup, Lemmy, Phil Filthy Animal Taylor on drums, and Fast Eddie Clarke on guitar. After Lemmy's dismissal from Hawkwind, Lemmy said they fired him for doing the wrong drug. This last song written for Hawkwind was Motorhead. Lemmy wanted a band more like MC5. Motorhead supported Blue Oyster Cult at the Hammersmith Odeon. Dave Edmunds produced the first Motorhead album, but A&M refused to release it. Later in 1979, On Parole album was comprised of these first songs. Back in '76, though, the single, Leaving Here, for Stiff Records. But A&M again blocked the release. Motorhead won a magazine role as Best Worst Band in the World. Or was it the Worst Best? The single Motorhead and the album of the same name charted to number 43 in the UK. Overkill album made the top 40. The next album, Bomber, went to number 12, and the live show featured a full-size lighting rig in the shape of a bomber airplane. In 1980, Golden Years album went to number 8. The Ace of Spades single went to number 15, and the album went to number 4. Ace of Spades is called the definitive Motorhead album. St. Valentine's Day Massacre EP was released just in time for their first North American tour with the Blizzard of Oz. Album Iron Fist punched up to number 6. This was the last album for the classic lineup. Motorhead collaborated with Wendy O. Williams and the Plasmatics. Ex-Thin Lizzy guitarist Brian Robertson joined. He insisted on wearing shorts and ballet shoes on stage, and he refused to play Motorhead's back catalog. Robertson was asked to take a hike. Fans want to hear the old standards, of course. Lemmy received requests from guitarists from far and wide to join. Literally, applicants from all over the world sent tapes. Orgasmatron went to number 21. The late 80s saw soundtracks and lawsuits. On Going to Brazil, Lemmy found out that the producer added claves and tambourine to the mix. He also was asked to please take a hike. Motorhead didn't need no stinking claves. In 1992, Motorhead toured with Alice Cooper, Judas Priest, Metal Church, and Dangerous Toys. Lemmy wrote Hellraiser for Ozzy's No More Tears album. Motorhead toured with King Diamond, Ozzy, Guns N' Roses, and Metallica. Bastards in 1993, a single, Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me, was used in the movie Airheads. He toured with Black Sabbath and Morbid Angel and the Ramones. Who's that? Lemmy narrated the film Romeo and Juliet. What a voice he had. 1999, We Are Motorhead, Monsters of the Millennium Tour. In 2000, Motorhead covered Sex Pistols' God Save the Queen. They covered Metallica's Whiplash and won a Grammy. Lemmy was pissed. He wanted his own song to win Grammy. Didn't happen. They toured with Girls' School and Motley Crue. The Two Umlauts tour. I just made that up. Motorhead played at the Dubai Desert Rock Fest in 2009, first band of its type to play in the Middle East. Motorhead's motorboat tour, the loudest boat in the world, Lemmy's final gig, was at the Eden Project in 2015. Cardiac arrest, congestive heart failure, and prostate cancer all took Lemmy away from us, but he played nearly up until the end. By 2018, all three of the classic lineup were dead. Lemmy was 70 years old. Quote, "Born to lose, live to win." I saw Motorhead in the Vogue in Indianapolis. Lemmy was up there singing up to his mic as usual, but it was his bass playing that really took me. He played his bass like it was a guitar, as he was a guitarist before he was a bass player, until Puckwin got a hold of him and said, "You're the bassist now." Playing power chords and flourishes from hell. he really was quite the showman. I miss him. You miss him. He was like Grandpa, but he's still remembered. And I believe Motorhead today is just as popular as they ever were. Thanks for watching. See you next time.